What's good, Gigi? What's good, Miss B? Listen, this is very last minute. So there's only 4 of y'all up in here from what it tell me. I see some more people that came up in here. Hey, Sherry, Love, Volvo. I know it's early, y'all. Bitch, I've been up since 5:30 this morning and woke up and realized that it was snowing. And we snowed in, child. So this the snowed in edition. This is why it's early. Because if I'm up early, you gonna be up early, goddammit. We all just gonna take a nap later. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all come on up in here, child. Make sure to like on y'all way in. Hold on. Let me take a picture of y'all so I can post it on Instagram so I can let all the girls know we live whore. Good morning. Good morning, child. Gotta get some more folk in here. What's good, y'all? What's good? I'm about to post on Instagram right now. It's finna be more people coming on up in here in just a few seconds. What's good, y'all? Child. What y'all got going on? Excuse me, y'all. Is it snowing where y'all at? Because, child, over here, it acting like it done, goddamn it, lost this damn mind. Child, my bad, y'all. I'm posting the Instagram to get more people up in here. I should have did all that first and then just waited until 11 o'clock. But for some reason, I really just wanted to get this done, y'all, because we got a lot to unpack in this live. We got, let me see, we got, goddamn it, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We gonna skim through them. We gonna skim through Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. We gonna get into BelleCollective. We definitely gonna get into Love and Marriage Chancellorsville, and we gonna get into a little bit Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we got a lot to unpack. We got a lot to unfold. So I probably should have waited, but forget it, child. Like I thought I had to work. I didn't. I'm snowed in, can't go nowhere, can't do shit, but sit in the house. So I said, you know what? Let me go on ahead and get this live out of the way because I'm going to probably take a nap later. I've been up since 5:30, looking cray-cray. Y'all be sure to like this video as y'all come on in the room. The ushers is greeting y'all at the door. If y'all new, make sure to put y'all welcome tag with your name on it on your lapel so people can see it and we can greet you properly. The ushers is going to seat you good. If you got to go to the bathroom, get you some water, walk down the side aisles. Don't walk down my center aisle. That distracts me from doing what I got to do. All right. Make sure to like on your way in. Make sure to like on your way out. If you would like to donate, the Cash Apps and the PayPals are scrolling under the bottom. Okay? Or email me under the bottom. Child, 56 people. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to everybody that came in here. My bad if I didn't do my normal greeting. We just got a lot to unpack. It's snowing in West Hempstead too. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Child. Good morning. Good morning, Baby Hustle. Good morning, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I got called in yesterday, so I couldn't do it. And I'm snowed in today, so I can do it. And whatever else I decide I want to get up and do, because it's obvious I can't go nowhere. Let's see. It's 62 people. I can go on here to get this started. So oh Lord, hold on. I gotta timestamp this, dear Jesus. The first people up on the docket this morning is going to be Miss Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And the only person that I have any interest in going in and letting have on wait a minute. Okay. The only person that I have any interest on going in and letting have on is Jen, because Jen is a very delusional bitch. I'm so upset that Whitney is so subservient and so subdued, because I really wish I would have been Whitney, and I wish Jen would have did that to me, because the minute Jen would have walked up on me, I would have hello kicked her ass. Do you understand me? I would have turned into the Incredible Hulk really, really quickly. I would have threw Jen's ass across the goddamn room. Because, bitch, what you not going to do is keep putting off your bad juju, your bad... Listen, your whole issue, Jen, is that you mad at Sharif. But oh well, get over it. This is the shit that you signed up for when you decided to stay married to this man. And the fact that you in a relationship or a marriage that you feel like you can't talk about your feelings with, and then it's making you come off as a tyrant to other people, is fucked up and it's not right. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jen knows exactly what she's doing. Jen not dumb. Jen knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what and she knows who to do it to. Let me tell you something. Jen would have never done that to Tammy Romaine. She would have never done that to Evelyn. She would have never done that to LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass. She would have never did it to Dorinda. She'd have never did it to Big Ange. She would have never did it to none of them. None of them. And Heather, you went around here talking about some. I thought y'all was supposed to be cousins. If that's your cousin, if that's your cousin, you should have did the cousinly thing and smacked the fuck out of her ass. Okay? That's what you should have did. You family. So you got license to smack the dog hell out of her. That's what she needs. That's all Jen need. Jen need her ass whooped one good time. I guarantee you, y'all will never have no other problem with Jen. Because skimming through this, because we got a lot of other more important stuff to do. I was really glad that Lisa and Meredith stuck to their guns as it pertains to Whitney. They don't have an issue with Whitney, and they're not going to allow Jen to bully them to continue to have an issue with Whitney just for them to prove their loyalty to her, as if her loyalty is paved in gold, because it's not. Let's not sit here and act like you're not the reason how everybody knows that Meredith had a whole nother thing going on. Granted, we all felt that. So when she told us, it wasn't a shock. It was more so, bitch, thank you for being honest. You know, or at least I'm speaking for me. That's how it was for me. I said, well, girl, thank you for being honest. I won't shock or to find out that that's what it was, because that's what we all knew. Like, anyway, I'm glad that they didn't allow that. I'm still confused and baffled why Lisa and Meredith refused to call Mary and cuss Mary ass the fuck out for planting those type of seeds in Whitney's head, to even give Whitney the ammunition to come at them with all of that with. I'm still confused why nobody has yet to call Mary and be like, girl, what you got going on? And why is you running around here telling this girl that we told y'all this, if in fact y'all did not say that? Now, when it comes to Jen and her craziness, I will, because I'm with you when you're right. I was with Jen when she came with that, when she was like, or they need to admit that they lied. Because when it comes to that, somebody is lying. And I kind of feel like Meredith and Lisa are lying. I do. I kind of feel like Mary was sitting up amongst them, cackling and kikiing, and that got slipped out. And Mary went and told it to Whitney, thinking I could tell it to Whitney. Whitney's not confrontational. Whitney ain't gonna run my business down to nobody. Whitney ain't gonna let nobody know what I said. But girl, you said it in the middle of the cameras, so it was gonna come out regardless. Like, you picked a fine time to want to tell Whitney some shit like that about Jen. So, you know, I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at it. But we're gonna move on. Jen, that was some real foul ass shit you did by bringing a damn bodyguard. How do you come to a dinner, you start the calamity, but you're the one who showed up with a bodyguard? I'm confused. So is that why you acted so tough? Is that why you had balls? Because you had a big body, you had a crazy 88 with you? Is that what that is? Is that why you felt at liberty to pop Heather's hand as if she was 2 years old and you told her not to grab that candy and she did it anyway? Is that why you felt the need to run up on Whitney the way you did? Because you had a bodyguard in case somebody dove on your ass? The crazy 88 was there to deflect it, to block it, to intercept it. I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't trying to call you no punk or nothing, but bitch, if the shoe fit, wear it. And that's it. That's it. Ain't nothing else to that. So, growing up hip hop, girl, this a little light read. Bow Wow and his friends at the gym doing every damn thing else but working out. That's why Bow Wow's still fat. And that's why Bow Wow need to find him some better friends. Bow Wow need to find him some friends that's actually aspiring to do something as well. See, when you're around other like-minded people, you ain't got no time to be playing around. When you're with other like-minded people that's about their business, every time we see you on the TV screen, you'll either be in the gym really working on your body, or you'll be in the studio working on your tired ass album. One of the two. One of the two. That's how I feel about it. Bow Wow up here playing. Bow Wow could give a damn about how this next album come out. He didn't put no thought into it. Talking about your ex-girlfriends. Why the hell do you think we care about what you had going on in your previous relationships? We don't care about that. And if this is going to be your show business farewell, your show business swan song, you should be rapping about your time doing the industry, or, you know, running down your album list or something. Anything other than your relationships and who you were screwing, who in the doing. Because, girl, we don't give a damn about it. Let me see who on up in here. I see somebody say, hey, to Niecy. Niecy, you in here? Hey, Niecy Pooh. What you had going on? So, yeah, I debunked the Bow Wow. Bow Wow up here playing around. I don't know what Bow Wow going to do when either A, the network decide that he tired and through and they're going to get rid of him, or B, when WeTV said this series is tied through and they're gonna get rid of him. I don't know what he gonna do after that. I'm gonna need him to get tunnel vision. Ayanna still got C19. Girl, I'm sorry, but I can't feel that bad for you because you knew the risk and you traded in your health for 3 days in Miami, not social distancing, not 6 feet, not none of that. So, you know, hey. Sania and this whole thing about calling the girl either a dyke or a bull dagger. Like I said in my review, I don't know how the dykes and the bull daggers feel because I'm not a dyke or a bull dagger. I'm neither. I don't know how they feel. I'm assuming they feel the same way that the gay people do. If a dyke came up to me and called me the F-bomb, I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't try to get her boycotted or try to get nobody to jump her. I wouldn't call it a hate crime and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I wouldn't give a shit. I call her a bull dagger. If I'm an F-bomb, you're a bull dagger. How about that? But if somebody that's outside of the spectrum walking up to them, calling them dykes and bull daggers, and they feel away, I'm not mad about them if they do. So that's why I said y'all need to go and find the lesbians or the studs and go and ask them. But I feel like this though. For her to feel like she could walk around saying whatever the flying fuck she want to say about her mouth to people and feel like if it hurts your feelings, oh well, don't expect me to give you no apology because I don't do that. Yeah, I stopped liking her after Thursday night. I don't have it to do with that little piss ass girl. But then again, what can I expect? JD raised her. She flowed out of JD's vast deference and all through his nut sacks and came out and squirted all up in her mammy. And that's why we got to deal with it now. See, that part is JD. Moving on. Brett pulling up on Judy. I love Brett and Judy. I love Brett and Judy together. I love their relationship. I think it's cute. I kind of agree with Brett though. I do feel like I mean, I feel like she can run 2 stations. I don't see why she can't. Now she says that she has to bring all of the workers or whoever to move them from Louisiana to here. But my whole thing is, girl, don't you want a corporation, a franchise or something? Or do you just want to be solely based where you're from? And if that's the case, I'm not mad at it. But I am glad that when Brett said, listen, I bought a weirder, we're going to do this shit, whether you like it or not, that she just said, you know what, fine. Cool, I'll go along with it, fine. We'll go. You need a storyline, cool, we'll do it. And I was here for that. Hey, Really B, what's happening? How do y'all feel about Ra and Buku? I like Buku. I hated that black lipstick, but I like Buku. I like her energy. Like I said in my review, I definitely could see her mama, but I do see aspects of Robert, dick him down, way down to the ground, Kelly. I don't know if that's a read or not, sis. I don't want no hard feelings with Buku because I actually like her. I like her energy. She seems like a really well put together, earthy, all natural type of soul sister. I can rock with it. Yeah, I like Buku. I think she's real cute. And I'm proud of Remarkable. Child, listen. What I really want y'all parents to stop doing is naming y'all cheering after shit that just and then the way she spelt it. Like, anywho, let me not run down on that lady and her name. I like how she realized it's hard out here for a pimp. And girl, you had the brat in your back pocket and Deb, and you fucked it up. So I'm really glad that she said, okay, it's time for me to clean up what I messed up and get my life together, girl, and get these coins. Because don't nobody give a damn that I'm Eazy-E's daughter. We don't, girl. Eazy-E won't allow that long. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Easy. Don't get me wrong. I was here for NWA. I was saying for your daddy. But the same way they had to pay their dues, it's the same way you're going to have to pay yours. Lily and her son Kyrie. I like Kyrie. Kyrie seemed cool. Kyrie, stay your ass out of jail. Didn't your mammy teach you to keep your hands to yourself? If you lie, you steal. If you steal, you kill. You're already lying and stealing. You got one more bump in the road before you get to killing, and we don't want that. Now, if you is into music, as your mama say you is, I'm gonna need for you to stay focused on that and keep your hands to. See, you the type, when you come to my house, I never leave you alone. I can't have good shit around you. See, niggas can't have nothing nice around Kyrie at all. And that's not a good label to have on your head, Kyrie. You sticky fingers. Get your shit together and have some respect for your mama, who's a part of the legendary SWV. And have some respect for your daughter. That's who you really need to get your shit together for that pretty little girl that you got. Stay your ass out of jail. Keep your hands off people's shit. Work for what you want. Anything that come into your life fast will leave even faster. Didn't Lily tell you that? So Diamond's album release party. I thought it was a cute little party. I love the fact that she didn't have it all big and all that stuff. It was very COVID friendly, and I appreciated that. Y'all make sure to like this live as y'all come in, and I appreciated that. What I didn't appreciate was seeing, what's his name? Pimpin' and his bull crap. Like, Pimpin', you way too old to be sitting here having insecurities. Way too old. Like, you sat there and did the very same thing that she left your ass for in the first damn place. And my whole thing is, out of everybody that she was taking a picture with, the only thing you saw was her arm around Kyrie, or Kyrie arm around her. Forget the fact that Dab in it, his mama in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you carried on about it, you made it look like it was just him and her. And he was caressing the small of her back or some shit like that. Then, and don't get me wrong, was Kyrie acting like a fan? Yes, he was. I can admit that. Kyrie was acting like a fan, but Kyrie wasn't doing anything so totally out of the way for you to come over there and feel like you could come in between them like that and then step on that man Tim and then got upset with him for him getting upset with you and checking your ass. Listen, Pimpin', let me tell you something. I know motherfuckers that did hard time for robbery. Do you hear me? Kyrie was fighting for his virginity and Martha Stewart's old cell every damn day. Every day, all day, he had to fight to keep his booty hole tight. Do you really think he's scared of you, Miss Bow Wow, or anybody else that's over there? Hell no. That's why he won't scared to check your ass. He straight up told you, wait a minute, hold up, bruh. You need to check yourself. You stepped on my Timbs. I was with it. I was all here with it. I was all here with it. Straight up. Lily, come get your son, though, because he just got out of prison, and we don't want him to go back whooping Pimpin' old ass and whooping Pimpin' and Miss Bow Wow ass and everybody else's ass in there. The same way he had to fight to keep them niggas up off his ass and from in his ass and from around his ass, he gonna beat that goddamn ass. Girl, come get your child. And that was the end of the episode. Boom. That takes care of growing up hip hop. See how we speeding through this thing? What's good, baby daddy? I see you up in here. I'ma always notice you up out of everywhere. BelleCollective, y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I said Bow Wow. Wrong show, girl. We done with that. Tambra going over to talk to her cute parents about her not being ready to have a family. Tambra, I feel like this. You over 40, you overgrown, and your uterus is finna be tied and through. Okay, menopause is right around the corner. Your menstrual cycle and all that stuff, your fallopian tubes and all that good stuff, girl, it's finna be tied through. Trust and believe me, I am a nurse. I was taught this. I went to school for this. I know what I'm saying. So I feel like the best route for you to do is go on ahead and unfreeze one of your eggs and go on ahead, go down to a little sperm bank and pick you out the pick of the litter. Or to let the people tell it to run to your litter, because the people say the way your face is shaped and built, you shaped like a Shar-Pei in the face. Now, that's what the people say. Now, I'm not the one to gossip, so y'all ain't heard that from me. But that's what the people saying. Tambra, I actually like you. But people just saying about the wrinkles around your chinny chin, girl, you way older than 40. Which means that puss is finna be tied through and delayed. Go on ahead and build it in and do what you need to do. You can do it by yourself. You don't need no man for that. The legendary and incomparable Miss Dr. Antoinette went down to her little shop or whatever the case may be, and Latrice came in with her, saw the vision, and then Whitefish asked her about what does being real mean. Like I said, being real, I could have dealt without that. I don't need to see no more Whitefish. If she's your assistant, that's what she needs to be. She don't need to have lines on the show. I could care less about her or the conversation. I ain't got time for none of y'all teaching these white people what being real mean. I ain't got no time for none of that. I mean, I thought it was a little bit funny, but I'm over it. I don't want her back no more. So Marie and her husband Cedric, and then they at home with the children, and then one of the mamas comes over, and the mamas talks about how every time she call her trifling ass son, he don't pick up the phone for her. Marie, I want to know what the hell you had going on in the sheets in your damn home that you didn't know that your son was out here making 3 babies within the course of 1 year. I don't know what he doing in school, but then I could say I'll tell you what he do. We all know what he doing in school, but I mean I don't know. Like, listen, I'm proud of you for being stepping up and being a grandmama, a good grandmama. I will listen. As much as I give Morocco Mo, I will say this: she is a great grandmother. She is. She don't mind doing nothing for them grandbabies. She don't mind looking out for them, watching them, helping out whenever she can. I can appreciate that because there are some trifling ass grandparents out here. So I'm glad to see that you ain't one of them. Now, I will give you that much, Morocco Mo. But other than that, I would love to know how much freedom was you giving that damn boy? 3 babies, all under the age of 1, damn near in a year's time. He about to have a whole new baby on top of the 2 babies he got. One of them just now starting to walk. The other one, you still got the burp and shit. And here he go bringing in another one. Like, child. I don't know. Quiet as it's kept. The little baby do look like he got some good dick. I ain't even gonna lie. The way he walked up in there, he do look all rough around the edges, a little roughneck. See, your kids will always be your kids will always show you know the product of how they parents grew up. All right, you always gonna have that. You gonna have kids that's gonna fall in line with the way you want them to be, but you're always gonna have that one kid that's gonna be like, man, please, like, let me leave that boy alone. That boy got a hot cock. Apparently, he throwing that cock from the free throw line. That nigga ain't shooting no blanks. I mess around to get pregnant, and listen, I ain't having no abortion. The last time I got pregnant, I had an abortion. But see, now that I know that Marie don't mind taking care of the babies and their baby mamas, yeah, I go on ahead and get knocked up, bam, since you a rich bitch, girl. You can pay all the bills up in this motherfucker. I go on ahead and have his baby, since he just, you know, giving women babies. I mean, shit. Working is for the birds. And Marie, another thing that I noticed, and it's funny because BB brought it up last night on the panel. For you to be so rich and wealthy, why don't you have maids and cooks and, you know, an estate manager and things like that? And another thing, For you to be so rich and fabulous and you claim that you're a boss, but Latrice isn't, like I said, with Latrice living in the house that she got, and you consider that not a boss, that compared to the house that you got, whatever Latrice is doing, give me 4 of them. They're like, how you the boss, but everybody house shitting on yours? Like, girl, your house look real regular. It really do. Your house look like HUD could come around there and put you out at any damn time. Girl, go get your goddamn life together. Child, moving on. Before I really go in and let have on her damn ass. Lord, let me get off of her. I done spent all this time reading her. Anyway, Latrice and Mel have a business meeting with Cliff. Cliff, I can deal without Cliff. I can deal without Cliff. I don't have to have Cliff. Like, for somebody that did not believe in the dream to now all of a sudden, more than likely her money, majority of her money was able to pay for that damn house and every damn thing else they got around there. Now he want the, listen, your job was fronting the money. You did that. Thank you for your services. Goodbye. And then Latrice and Mel having a business meeting. I mean, I talked about that. Letitia and Marie talk, and then Marie talks about the situation that happened, and then she recorded the situation, which I thought was weird. Me and my mama had plenty of arguments. Never at one point did I or my mama have to ever feel like we had to record our argument. I found that to be completely weird to me, which suggests that this can't be the first time that this happened. But also, Marie, I will say this. I keep saying, your children is always going to show the real stock that they come from. That boy got your same attitude. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Let's not sit here and act like on the very first episode, you didn't give Latrice all kind of fever, all kind of shade, all kind of smoke. Like, he get it from his mama. That's all I got to say. So then Tambra takes Letitia to City Hall. Listen, Tambra, I need for you to do something. I really want a storyline from you, Tambra. I like you. I like you a lot. I just want a storyline from you. I'm gonna need for you to do something. Girl, go fuck that fine ass mayor. If you ain't got a storyline, go hunch on him. Girl, that's your storyline right there. I want Tambra to do something. Like, I'm tired of always either seeing her in passing or she's in a scene with somebody else. Like, Tambra, what do you got going on? You say you're doing radio. You want to do more in radio. Like, whatever. Latrice spending time with Cliff. I don't want to talk about that. The only thing that was interesting about that was Latrice going in there and finding the nearest Walmart bag she could find to put on her damn head because she didn't want to get in the water. Now, somebody on the panel said, girl, if you just go take the wig off and get in the water. My whole thing is, if you the hair guru, you mean to tell me you ain't got no scarf you could wrap it in, no shower cap you could put it in. Girl, you ain't got no tight ass turban that the one like Nick Cannon had on that time. Like, you the hair guru, you the hair queen. You slays the hair. You supposed to have all the utensils on deck. How you the hair guru and you ain't even got something as simple as a damn shower cap or a damn do-rag? Like, okay, girl. The last thing was the whole Marie and Cedric, and then the little baby coming over. They talked. He apologized. He agreed to go to family counseling. The most interesting thing about that was last Friday night's episode gave merit to what that man said about her in that live. That their marriage is a sham, is a fake, a fraud, a part-time broad, and that man is a backdoor booty buster or getting his backdoor busted in. Now, the way that they was berating him in the kitchen and he just stood there like a damn pillow, I believe he's a pillow princess. I do. I believe he's a pillow princess. I believe he's getting his back door bust wide open like a blooming onion, like I wish mine was right now if it was snowing. Okay? Because there's no way a grown, rusty-ass man is going to be allowing two women to straight up demasculate him in his own damn kitchen in his own damn house. It ain't going to happen. Then Marie going to say, well, all of the cheating and you not coming home, like, that's why he doing the things that he doing now. Nah, don't put that. Listen, Marie, give yourself some credit. Give yourself way more credit. Give yourself some credit, Marie. Because as messed up as Cliff is, I mean, not Cliff, Cedric is, because, you know, he can't live in his truth on this show. Girl, the gag is neither can you, because I still feel, I'm sorry, like how you and Essie move, and Essie is no shade. I appreciate you for reaching out to me, Essie. It's no shade. It's all jokes. It's gags. But aside from all of that, I'm sorry. Morocco Mo and Essie give me Secret Scissor Sisters of the Secret Sister Society of the own branch. Okay, they in the own chapter. Y'all know Robin and Giselle, they in Bravo chapter. You know, they Secret Scissor Sister Society over here on own chapter. Okay, they got their own chapter. That's what I believe. Like, y'all, that was BelleCollective. I'm gonna move on. I done spent way too much time on them. Lord Jesus. I spent way too much time on them. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Miss Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, y'all. Now here's where things is gonna get serious. I forgot to timestamp the last one. Damn. I ain't gonna forget to timestamp this one. 38. Okay, listen, y'all. Love and Marriage Huntsville really pissed me off. All right. Love and Marriage Huntsville really pissed me off because Martell is basically pulling a Nene Leakin, which is, let me go around and give half-hearted, empty-ass apologies that ain't backed up by nothing genuine, solely that I can get them and wrangle them on my side. So whenever Mel does something, says something, or whatever, she won't have nobody in her corner. Everybody will be on mine. Even though this is all my fault, I caused all of this drama, ruckus, mayhem, and calamity and turmoil between everybody because he did. Forget the fact that I done sat out here and had a whole affair with a peasant. Forget the fact I had a baby by said peasant. Forget the fact that I said that this season I'm going to get up here and call said peasant my girlfriend. We see how Martell already moving, talking about how Ariane is better than Mel is, and she doing this better than her, and yada, 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 yada. If it's all of that, why? Y'all, I'm skipping. Let me, wait. Oof, let me calm down. Because y'all know, I can ride Martell's puss all day. Listen. You said no sound. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Somebody said it ain't no sound. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Because somebody said they get Destiny Morton, the only one who said that she could hear me, girl. Girl, get yourself together, Des. Get yourself together, Des. Y'all like this video now. Y'all like up this video. It's 177 of y'all in here, 85 likes. I'm going to need for y'all to get this up. Anywho, listen, this is no shade or disrespect to nobody that the Black Lives Matter started and stands for. To all of my families in the struggle who've lost loved ones to the white man and police brutality and all of that. It is no shade to none of you all when I say this. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. This is not a personal attack. This is not a dig. This is not any of that, okay? I don't want nobody saying none of that stuff about me. However, I'm so sick and tired of the premise being C-19 and Black Lives Matter. We get it. It's a struggle for everybody. I understand it, but we're over it. Can we just have a reality show start normal, regular? I get it, y'all. We all have that same feeling. Can we just admit that and just let that be that? Damn. Melody been staying in Atlanta with her weak ass brother Marcus. And yes, Marcus, I'm calling you weak. Because I feel like as an older brother, and it's funny because somebody got up into my comments and say, big brother, she a grown woman. That ain't his responsibility. I don't know how none of y'all was raised. But I was raised, family is all you got at the end of the day. And if you can't depend on your family, who can you depend on? If I was Melody and my brother was my brother, the first time I came to him crying about Martell cheated on me, my brother would have checked that shit right then and there. It wouldn't have been no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times and a baby on the way. It wouldn't have been all of that. Because by that time, my brother would have been dusted your ass off. Very proper like. Quiet as it's kept, my brother probably would have made me get a damn divorce. So for all of y'all, that's the couple people that's gotten under my comments that was like, she grown, he grown, that ain't got nothing to do with him. Yeah, it may not have nothing to do with him, but at the end of the day, family is family. And if that's my brother, you're not just gonna dog my brother out and think that I'm just, oh, well, I mean, they ain't none of my business. The fuck? Nigga, I knew my brother before you did. He had my back way more than anybody else. Whatever, y'all. Whatever. He claimed that he gonna be there to help her now to move his stuff out because she says that he's the one that cheated. He messed up. He's the one that needs to leave, and I agree. Melody, listen, Melody, I ain't understand why you left the damn house in the first place. I ain't understand why you left your house in the first place. You ain't did nothing wrong. His ass should have been the one gone. Like I said, if you had a real brother, his ass would have been gone. Because my brother would have been got his ass the hell up out of there. Either voluntarily or in a body bag. He would have left. Now, I ain't calling in the middle of my husband, and that's not her husband no more. He don't want her. He want Ariane. He don't want her. Why would I take up for somebody that obviously never take up for me? You ran out there. You not only cheated, you bringing home babies, bruh. You really don't give a damn. You don't care. So why should I care if my brother fights you? That's just the way I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm just hood, ghetto, and projectic and pathetic. I don't know, but that's just the way I see it. I'm not asking any of y'all to agree with me. We're going to move on. So then Martell is at home with his kids talking about how busy he is and you know, how hard it is for him to have 3 kids and how he need a nanny and yada, 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 yada. And then Marlene comes. Let me tell you something. I love Marlene. I love Marlene because Marlene did not do what most parents who have sons do, which is, even though I know my son is wrong as 2 left shoes, that's still my son. and you're not going to talk about him, and you're not going to run down on him to me, and he's just going to be right because he's my son. That really pisses me off because I've been in situations like that with guys that I have dated in the past where the mom knew it was him, he the problem, but she's taking up for her child, which I get. But I'm all down for you taking up for your child, but still admitting when your child is wrong and not standing up for him in his wrongness. And I love that that's what Marlene did. Marlene said, boy, please, I know exactly who the hell you are and who I'm dealing with because I dealt with it with your daddy. You just like your daddy. You can run that game on anybody else. You can't run that on me. You came out of my puss. And I dealt with it with your daddy. And you're just like him. And you could tell when she said that cut him deep, but obviously not deep enough because he's still out here doing the stupid stuff. Moving on, because this is getting lengthy. So Tisha is still at home. Just when we thought Tisha was finally getting up out of the dark ages, C19 found a way to drag her ass back in the old century, cooking and cleaning, washing clothes, obeying Massa and all Massa's commands, and everything Massa wants her to do, she just gonna do it. Just when she was getting to be an independent woman, like Destiny's Child was talking about, she done C19 drug her back out, drug her back in the attic like Anne Frank, kicking and screaming. That old Tisha gone, y'all. The Tisha with a backbone, kind of, sort of. She gone. She done resorted right back to being the same Tisha, mellow Tisha, you know, just agree, you know, don't say nothing, quiet and timid. Okay, Marcel, I'm going to let you have it. Much like how she acts like, what was the situation? Damn. When she was talking about Kamala Harris being vice president, and she's like, you know, I look at it for my daughters. If this could happen, my daughter could be president or anything else they want to be. He'll come out his face and say, oh, well, you know, I've never looked at it that way, you know, from a woman's side before, huh? How could you not think that and you have daughters? How could you not think that and you have a daughter? Like the way Marceau treats women, I really hope his son doesn't pick it up. I hope his son don't pick up that trait. I really hope he don't. Because the Lord knows if he do. Then they got to talk about Melody's divorce, and Marceau feels like Melody is only getting a divorce because everybody else is in her business about it. And listen, while I understand what Marceau is saying, because I'm not gonna lie, listen, because I see both sides of the spectrum. To other people, it's like, well, listen, you've been dealing with it. You know what you got. Much like I said, the real tea is when she first met him, he was already dating one of her line sisters. And she still wanted to be with him, and he still kikied and fool-la-la and you know, fiddled around with her. So everybody's whole thing is, you already know what he's about. You already see him for his works. He been cheating. It's nothing new. Then you turned around and had a baby by him in the effort to keep him. But then he turned around and have a baby by something like, you know. So I get it. I get what Marceau was saying. But I also feel like she can come back and say enough is enough. Is enough. I won't go back. I won't go back no more now. Enough is enough is enough. I want him out. I want him out that door now. Where'd that come from, y'all? Quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down in the chat. Like, I just feel like give Melody a little bit of leeway and give Melody a little bit of credit. She put up with a lot of things. Him bringing home a baby, that's the straw that broke the camel back. And I'm not mad at her for, you know, going on with her life. So Destiny So listen, y'all. Destiny had her baby, okay? Destiny had her baby. Like I said, at the very beginning of the thing, I noticed Destiny, and the first thing I said, listen, to be real, the first thing I did was I shook my head and I rolled my ass, and I said, here we go. They forcing Destiny ass on us again. I thought we told their asses last season, don't bring her tired and through ass back no more. She's not offering anything. We don't want to see her. I said that. I said that. But I lived for Destiny in this episode, and she may have redeemed herself from all of the bull crap that she had going on last season, trying to be all buddy kikied and all that male ass and taking on day beef as her own and all that other stuff. Now that she's finally, she done saw everybody reviews, she says she got to get her ish together, and that's exactly what she's doing. I loved how, even though, and I hate when people do this too. So because we're friends and I've known you longer, I'm not supposed to have a mind of my own. And I'm not supposed to say when you're in the wrong. And I'm glad Destiny said, listen, Martell, at the end of the day, Melody could have done everything you said she did. That still didn't make you go out there and consciously make the decision to not only have sex with somebody, have a relationship with them, because that's what he did. He had an affair, put them up in swanky apartments, buy her the same damn BMW that you bought yourself and your wife, and get her pregnant. Melody didn't make you do that. She didn't make you do that. She did not make you do that. Like, his whole thing is, well, she didn't do this for me. She didn't do that for me. Therefore, I cheated. So it's her fault, like I said. That big-eared bastard, that's the type of man, mess around with me, you'll find him floating somewhere in the Chattahoochee River, stanking, with a leg missing because the Crocs got to him. Anyway, so then he pulls up on Letitia and Marceau, and I'm really glad that Letitia called him out on his BS and said that, Martell, you and Melody both have said things up out of your mouth. You worst of all, because you're the one who basically almost messed up our marriage, to the point where you had our kids asking us, does daddy really have 20 girlfriends? You did that. So stop trying to sit here and act like Mel made you rally up and say this and say that and shade and read. No, you did that. So don't put that all on her. I was here for Marceau and Letitia saying, child boo. Listen, apologies ain't nothing but a word. We all about action around here, homie. Point blank, period. And I was all here for it. So Melody go around Destiny's house to go and work out so that she could get her snatch back. Listen, I already talked about how empty her nice ass house is, and somebody got up under my comments and said, well, you saw her decorated there. I say, well, yeah, she's standing there collecting dust, much like the empty ass walls, them whitewashed walls, you know, stuff where bric-a-brac is supposed to be, dust is collecting there because there's nothing there. See, y'all keep trying to get me together in the comments, talking about something. Well, her decorator was there, yeah, collecting dust, because she sure ain't working. I ain't seen no TV. I ain't seen no vases or vase, because y'all know when you're a rich white woman like thine self, we say vase, okay? I ain't seen no vases. I ain't seen no flat screens. I ain't seen no plants, no drapers, no blinds, no plaques, no diplomas, you know, no cups, no glasses, no silverware, no rooms to go furniture, $4.99. Like you couldn't even do rent a center. At least when the cameras is around, at least you could have a little bit of something going. Like, anywho, we're gonna move on. Destiny, I went up for you again because I appreciate you for not compounding what Melody is already going through by more gossip and bad news from her. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you decided to hold on to what Martell tried to do to her. I'm glad you did that. You're growing on me, girl. You're growing on me. You're growing on me. Keep doing that. Because I did not see it for your ass. Listen, Destiny. Lord, Destiny. So then the last thing that happened was basically Melody going around there and Martell antagonizing the situation so that he could try to spin the narrative so that he could try to get full custody. You know, full custody of the kids that he claimed he was too busy to watch them and he need a nanny and he need this and he need that. But now all of a sudden, because you still want to hurt Melody so bad, as if you having a baby already didn't hurt her more to the core. Now you still want to compound it. By now you want to say, I'm going for full custody. And then to find out that you had your kids around that home wrecking heifer. See, Mel, it was at that moment, right? It was at that moment, Mel, you honestly should have took the biggest thing that you could find and bust his ass right upside the head with him, drag him outside in the middle of the walkway, flatten all 4 of your tires on your truck, and you should have ran his ass over. That's what I would have did. The nerve of you. Wait a minute. Like, listen, I could put up with a lot of disrespect, y'all. I really can. But when you bring my kids around the bitch that you cheated on me with, y'all, we gonna move on from that. I don't know, Mel. Mel, you a lot better than me, daughter. Cause I listen, Melanie, Melanie. Listen to me good. All of the females I know, they would have been in jail. And I would have had to come and get them out this morning. Had their ex-husbands told them some shit like that. That's all I'm saying. So now the last thing up here, thank God, is Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. We finally done made it to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hold on, I gotta timestamp it though. 59. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was last night? Yeah. No. Sunday night. Sunday night episode. I mean, it wasn't nothing like, you know, it didn't, you know, it won't, you know, but it was decent for what it was. It was decent for what it was. So Candy taking up for Kenya, letting the ladies know that she had to bring Brooklyn because she doesn't have any help. I was glad Candy did that, and I totally sympathize with Kenya on that aspect. But I'm still not here for her making it such a big secret and throwing it up in their face that she's chartering a jet and all of the rest of that stuff. Like, all of that she could have left out. But all in all, I understand. I get it. Like, if I'm a single mama and, you know, I wouldn't want to leave my baby like that either. So I totally understood it. And then plus, like I said, I was always on the fence when Portia was talking about how, well, you know, I cried before I was about to leave. And Portia, I've been seeing it for you this season, but I'm gonna be real. I sighed at the hell out of you when you said that. I'm just gonna be honest. Kenya setting the ladies up on the murder mystery thing. Listen, them ladies rode 8 hours on a hot ass bus, no AC, no nothing. They was cramped up, cooped up, every damn thing else. Now you want them to be in the mood to sit down and do the murder mystery thing. Nah, Kenya. Now I'm here for the murder mystery. I'm here for the murder mystery. But I feel like you should have postponed that the next day. And this day, y'all, they've been on the road all day. Have some consideration for them. They tired, they hungry, they want to stretch out, they want to drink, they want to kiki, they want to cackle. Like, don't nobody got time to be sat around here playing who done it and why. Girl, we'll do this tomorrow. And with better actors and actresses. Because I don't know what type of Craigslist bullshit that was that they had. Like, them damn people was very unprofessional. They acted like they didn't even want to damn be there. Like, Kenya, it was very janky. Very janky. I'm just going to be real. For this to have been a girls trip that you planned, Kenya, I'm going to say this. It don't look like you had them ladies doing much of nothing at all. Like, I feel like what y'all doing there, y'all could have stayed at y'all, like, girl, you could have did that at your house. What y'all doing now, you could have did that at your house. I'm just going to be real. Like, you really should have allowed somebody like Cynthia or Candy, you know, your real friends, to help plan a girls trip. I'm just going to be real. Listen, the funniest thing was seeing Portia dive behind the couch when them damn policemen barged up in there with them damn guns. Girl, I screamed so loud up in here, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so weak. Then we get to this room thing. Y'all, check this out. Because this always seems to be a reoccurring thing, especially with this particular franchise. Every time you go on a girls trip, every time you take a cash trip, there's always a complaint about a room. And it's always usually Marlo. And Marlo has to understand, girl, you don't have a peach. You're not a main cast member. Girl, you lucky that you even got an invite. Them people aren't obligated to invite you. They could have just invited Tanya and it would have been over with. You didn't have to come. You didn't, girl, I don't even think they paid you to be like, Marlo, do you even get paid like that being on the show like that? Like, I'm just over Marlo and this, she just do too much. Then you want to turn the living room into your personal bedroom, pushing the couches together. So my thing, like, listen, when I go on vacation, I don't give a damn what the room is, as long as it's clean, sanitized, no bed bugs, the bed is comfortable, the sheets are warm, it has an adequate TV, adequate Wi-Fi, you know, okay, I'm good. Because I'm only going to be up in here coming to sleep. Other than that, I'm going out to the bar, I'm going out to the clubs, I'm going out to the museums. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out and about, I'm doing stuff. So I'm not sitting around here all upset, mad, folding my arms, depressed, because I got the bullcrap room, because I'm out and I'm chilling. I'm not, girl, I don't plan on seeing my room till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I decide to come back. Like, I'm just so sick of that being the premise. And it's always Marlo with her antics. Anywho, everybody wants to drink instead of Candy. Now, listen, I know Candy ain't a drinker, but I just feel like this. Candy, you done did every damn thing else under the sun. You done did vaginal, you done did anal, you done did oral, BDSM, group sex, couple sex, you done did voyagers, you done spied on folk, What else she done? You done understalled. What else, girl? You and Ty got a whole sex dungeon around there. Girl, quiet as it's kept. They say T.I. and Tiny used it a couple times. Now listen, I don't make the news. People come to me with it, and I spread it. That's all I do. I don't make the news. I ain't one to gossip. I just threw that in there because that was the perfect segue. But I heard, like, Candy, you done did every damn thing else immorally that the Bible spoke against under the sun. Girl, you can have a lousy drink, a lousy shot with your homegirls. That they ain't asking you to drink the whole bottle. But damn, one shot. At least some wine. Like, girl, if you don't loosen up girl, how do you loosen up to do all of that group sex that y'all swinging and shit? So how do you loosen up? If you don't drink, what do you do? So then Fallon decides to come. I forgot all about Fallon. Like I said, Fallon is very forgettable. She's cute. She's done nothing to me. I think she's a very sweet girl. But, you know, she's just very forgettable. I forgot all about Mama Girl. Like when I first saw her, I said, who is this light-skinned tenderoni thinks she is walking up in this space like this? Like everybody that's here is accounted for. Who's she? And then that's when I saw it was Fallon. I said, oh, girl, I forgot. I forgot all about you, sis. Now, I'm not trying to be shady, but I can understand how you could take it as shade. So then she let it be known that her and her husband had got their own private villa, honey. Yes, God. Her and her husband got her own private villa real close by, and that's why she was able to come there. And then LaToya said something slick to her, and then Drew had to get it together. And then she called herself getting Drew together, but in the midst of doing it, she grabbing on Drew. And Drew had to let her know, girl, the last person to grab me had her head slammed through a fence. Don't try me, bitch. I'm from Chicago. Yes, God. I was all here for it. I was here for Drew. I was here for Drew. My whole thing is, LaToya, you don't know fact. Like, the thing that bugs me the most about LaToya is when it's people you know, I'm down for you having that level of shade. I'm down for it because you know them, they know you, and they know that you're joking. They know you're not being serious, so they take it as a joke, so they laugh. These level of jokes and these level of reads that you giving to people that you don't know, I'm surprised that Drew had enough restraint that she did. Because had it been me, I'd have laid you out. I'd have laid you out. Period. Now that's my take on it. I already talked about how Marlo don't like her room. I said, girl, excuse me. I ain't dealing with that. Drew tells Ralph what happened. Kenya talks about being a single mom. Marlo's out. Marlo, listen, this is why you are a one-trick pony, Marlo. Marlo, we know you can dress. I need another premise. You mean to tell me you was really going to walk to the beach through sand and some thigh-high boots with a heel on it to match that ill-fitted ass bathing suit you had on? To go right on along with that Cleopatra, you know, Queen of the Nile headpiece thingy, you know. Anyway, so Portia let Shamia read text messages from Dennis. I don't give a damn about that. I don't give a damn about that. Like, Portia, even though I see it for you a little bit this season, you are even Portia, Right when you start to have me thinking you might not be so dumb, you take me right back to you being dumb, ditzy, delusional, delirious, cray-cray, a psychopath, a lunatic. Like, listen, Dennis better got dick of death and cock of... Listen, Dennis' dick better be made of gold. If Dennis' dick should ever get leaked out or surface, I literally better see a gold bar coming up out that pants. I better see it for this shit to make sense. Candy tries to talk to Kenya about the conversation she had with Marlo and how Marlo wants to talk to her. Kenya paid the dust. Very childish and immature. Kenya, you could have heard what that woman had to say. Then Kenya orders food and don't let nobody else know nothing. The only thing she got to say is sandwich meat in the damn in the refrigerator. I would never go to anything. I would never go to any other girls' trip with Kenya again. Kenya is a horrible hostess. Kenya is a horrible hostess. You selfish bitch. Anyway, so LaToya wants to give Drew this wig, and then Drew gives her an autograph, and I was all here for Drew in that moment again. Like I said, it was very symbolic because what Drew was saying, here you bum bitch, thank you for being a stan of mine. I notice you. I recognize you. I appreciate it. I was for it. And listen, and basically, y'all, that was the end of the episode because I already talked about Marlo and Kenya and how Kenya refuses to accept the fact that it's not only Marlo that needs to come up off it. Kenya, you do too. Kenya, you have said and done some of the most horrible and most despicable things to most of these ladies on the cast. You treated some of these ladies worse actually, you treated some of these people worse than what Hitler did during the damn Holocaust with the Jews. They got treated better by Hitler than what some of these people got treated by you, Kenya. And Kenya, for you to be so unforgiving to Marlo, but you want grace and you want people to forgive you so bad when you do stuff that's messed up, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. You constantly want people to forgive your empty ass apologies. You always want people to rally up with you and your wrongness and I apologize and I'm sorry and yada, yada, yada. But you won't do the same for other people. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's so hard with listening to what Marlo got to say? What's so hard with not beefing with her? Y'all been beefing over nothing for the past 5-something years. You not tired of beefing with Marlo yet? Like, I just feel like after a while, I would get tired of beefing with the same bitch season after season, year after year, episode after episode, tape after tape. I'm tired of it. And if you gonna continue to beef for her, beef for her about something new. Shit. Like y'all still beefing over something that happened over 5 episodes. Like, oh God. Child, all of y'all tired and delayed to let me tell it. Y'all, that was the end of the episode. Girl, I'm through. I'm through. Period. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through. Now, this is going to be the last gag portion of this thing. I'm about to stop talking. And I'm about to let y'all go ham in the damn comments like y'all normally do. Because, girl, I'm through with y'all. Lord. Child, y'all done got 5 reviews out of me, y'all. 5 live reviews out of me. I don't know. I just get sick of people trying to act like Kenya is a victim. Girl, Kenya ain't no damn victim. Kenya has been just as mean, evil-spirited, and nasty to people, just like everybody else has. Girl, Kenya is not innocent. Kenya need to come up off of it. And if Marlo is able to sit down and try to right her wrongs and try to see, can y'all get past it or what y'all can do, why not do it? Why not be friends with her? Start a new trend. Start a new storyline. I could see you and her being friends together and just running down on people, running down on the new girls with the whole haze and stuff. Like, I could see y'all doing it together. I'd be here for it because that's new. Girl. Y'all like up this video now. Beforehand, it was over 200 people up in here. Now I'm at 195 and I have 143 likes. Y'all like this up. Yeah, P, one day I'll let y'all do that. Does anyone remember why Marlo made the big deal about Kenya's mom not wanting her? I can't remember when she said it. It was just messed up, though. It was messed up, especially considering the fact that she was adopted, too. So if her mammy ain't want her, girl, your mammy ain't want your ass either. Which is why you had the hard life that you did, to why you had to become a madam and lay on your back and do every damn thing else that you and Leakin and Kim Zolciak had to do, and Evelyn Lozada had to do to get put on. Oh, heifer. Yes, Salt Lake City was the first thing. You have to go back and watch the replay, boo. Thank you, Destiny. So, yeah, that's how I feel, y'all. That's basically everything in a damn nutshell, child. I ain't got nothing else to give y'all. I have yet to watch the Wendy Williams, the Wendy Winbag. I'm going to get the Winbag soon. Soon this week. I'm going to get the Winbag. It ain't like I'm doing nothing else, apparently. So I ain't got no excuse not to get it done. Drew and that autograph were my favorite part. Mine too. I was here for it. Boy, I'm sorry. I didn't see it for Kenya. I thought she did something to Marlo first. I can't remember how it happened. I think they were cool when Marlo and Nene fell out, I think. And then her and Kenya was cool. And then she got back cool with Nene. And I think that made Kenya feel away. And then, so I think Kenya started acting, I think it was something like that. Don't get me lying, but I think it was something like that. Do I believe T.I. Tiny? This is what I'm going to say. Everybody can't be lying. And I done already told y'all, T.I. and Tiny had to use Candy Sex Dungeon once or twice, which again, you know, Y'all know I ain't one to gossip. I don't make the news. I just spread it. But I ain't one to gossip. Don't quote me on it. I'm just saying. Ciao. I don't understand why Pimpin did that either. Like, my thing is, she said, y'all broke up. I think it was her. Y'all broke up. No, it was him. Y'all broke up because of trust issues. So I thought he cheated. So to see him act the way that he did, it does lend itself that he cheated, which is why he's now on alert to see what she got. But see, my whole thing is, and I never understood why people did that. If you gonna get back with somebody, but you're still coming back with the same insecurities, the same baggage, what's the point? It's not gonna get no better. Nothing that person is gonna do is ever gonna make it no better. That's something that you got to work out for yourself first. And then you could come back and see if y'all can have this thing in the swing. I didn't understand it. I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree with how he approached the situation. I felt like he could have easily just walked over there, said what's up, kind of engaged in the conversation a little bit. Like, what's good, baby? Like, hey, who this right here? How you doing, man? I'm Pippin. That's how an overgrown, rusty-ass man would handle that situation. Not, I'm about to walk over there and I'm about to bust over there. I'm about to let this little dude know who I am right quick. Yeah, all right. And you about to find out who he is and where he just came from right quick. Because when your ass wake up off the floor, you and all your little minions, and y'all sitting around there wondering why you got here and why your jaw fractured, leave people alone. Like the nerve of you to step on my shoe and feel like I ain't supposed to check you on it. I keep telling y'all, I live in New York now, Long Island, West Hempstead. I live by golf course, bitch. Okay, we big money around here. Okay, we rich fish. Three things New Yorkers don't play about. 4 things New Yorkers don't play about. Pizza, the Giants, Adidas, and they Timbs. Okay? You mess with any one of them, any 4 of them things, you liable enough to get a mud hole stumped in your ass. You better leave it alone. Hey, Jaded. How you doing, big bro? Mwah. Welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You mess with any one of them 4 things, them New Yorkers, I'm telling you, they gonna go yerp. And sooner than you know it, you surrounded by about 8 or 9 people with hoodies. All of them got Timberlands on, ready to stump you out. You better go ahead somewhere, Pippin, that man from Queens. And so is his mama. If you think he gonna get to swinging and you think Lily ain't, child, please. All right. Now, New York, they play about a lot of things. New Yorkers play about a lot of things. I'm telling you, pizza, the Knicks, the Jets, the Giants, Adidas, and Timberlands. Don't do it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't do it. Let me see. What else y'all talk about? Yeah, and the Yankees. I forgot about them. Ciao. And then you got Bow Wow in his confessionals talk about, well, y'all already know how I do, man. You know, somebody get my crew get it. We all gonna get it. Bow Wow, listen. I want to be exact with this. Bow Wow. I would give all 14,167 of my subscribers, I would cash app all of them $100 right now. If you get on your Instagram and walk up on Kyrie and punch him in his face, I will cash app all 14,167 of my subscribers $100 right now. If you walk, no, I will cash app all of them $100 right now. If you walk up to him, step up to him, spit on his Timberlands, and call him a pussy in his face. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Like somebody's scared of you. Child, please. You the same girl who got all kind of claw marks, scratch marks, hickeys, bumps, and bruises from when Kinomi had to kick her foot so far up your ass, it took 2 tow trucks to pull it out. Girl, she salaanced your ass. She salaanced your ass in that damn elevator. Much like Drew was about to Candace Dillard, LaToya's ass in that damn room. Lord. LaToya, let me tell you something. You're going to get enough of being Bravo Andy puppet, and you're going to get enough of being Productions puppet. Because like I said, had Drew Sidora, Candace Dillard your ass in that room, she wouldn't have been in the wrong. And I would have looked the other way. I wouldn't have stopped it. I wouldn't have got in the middle of it. Girl, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Remember, y'all said when it ain't got nothing to do with you, you stay out of it. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me, and I'm staying out of it. And everybody else going to stay out of it too. You let her claw her ass up out of that. You got all this mouth. You got all of these roast, reads, and gags. It's time for you to pull up a shut up whore. What you gonna do? Fight or flight? Everybody getting the hell up out the room except for LaToya and Drew, and I want to see how she gonna get up out that thing. Johnny probably did knock him out. Probably. I need Shad Moss. I need Shad Moss middle name Gregory to stop taking L's. Child, Bow Wow. Listen, Flight Reacts call himself a walking L. No, that's Bow Wow. Bow Wow been taking L's ever since Jermaine Dupri broke up his relationship with Omarion. Because y'all know him and Omarion was in a lesbian relationship because to let me tell it, they was both bumping coochies. Both of them pillow princesses, to let me tell it. Both of them get their back doors busted wide open like a blooming onion, like I've been saying. They use 2-sided dildos and of all colors and all sizes, and they might bring in a top to bust them down wide open, maybe at an anniversary or one of their birthdays or something like that. But I've always felt like they was in a relationship, but it was a lesbian relationship. Like I always felt like they were secret scissor sisters. Girl, y'all bumping coochies. That's what y'all doing. Very least you sword fighting. Y'all rubbing it together to get the friction. We used to call hunching. We used to call that hunching back in the day. At the very least, if y'all use y'all stuff, that's what y'all do. If it ain't going down your throat, one. He get on my nerves. And where the Bentley at, Bow Wow? Where the $300,000 Bentley at that you dropped? You don't remember that? I told you, bitch. Ever since you got that car, I told you. Either I want to see you driving it. I don't want to see you getting dropped off in it. I don't want to see you standing by it. I want to see you driving it. I want to see you getting in it, putting the key in the ignition, leaving your damn place of residence, and you riding around in your $300,000 Bentley. Where is it, Bow Wow? We saw that shit one time and ain't seen it no more since. Where is it? Do you even post it on your Instagram? I wouldn't know. I don't follow him, but I would be interested to know. Omarion is packing. That's what the people say. That don't mean he use it. I know a lot of big dick bottoms. What that mean? Like I said, I feel like the both of them uses a two-sided dildo and they bump coochies every now and then. I still think they still do, quiet as kept. Because remember, he tried to get him back on the Millennium Tour. The one that Chris Stokes was still ahead of. So to let me tell it, they be up in there bumping coochies and Chris Stokes be recording it. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Vivid Underground video sex tape of the two of them, hosted and directed and produced by Chris Stokes. What else going on up here? Y'all got me up. I want to get this thing monetized now. Y'all got me up here cutting up. Y'all had me up here reading these folks for almost an hour and 30 minutes. Ciao. And then they still messing with Raz B. Leave Raz B alone. Raz B already done went crazy. He done put out a sex tape way back. Well, not a sex tape, but put out his nudes. No, it was a sex tape though. Way back in 2010. Back when adult space was a thing, because that's when his news first came out. That nigga made a whole adult space and put that big schlong of his all up and down Al Gore's internet with a woman to let it be known. I am a boy, Damon, and I like women's. So he done been through the fire, through the valley, through the water. He done been through it. And y'all still want to sit here and mess around with that man mental. It's enough to make you have a mental breakdown. But I'm going to tell you something. I am glad that Orion is here for him. And because Orion is here for him, I kind of feel like Omarion going to be here for him too. But then again, Omarion going to have to be. Oh, because see, if Omarion don't, Omarion ain't good. Listen, Omarion don't got time for all of his secrets to coming up out the closet. Omarion ain't got no time for that. You know, because exposing Omarion to be exposing Bow Wow. And, you know, we can't have that, can we? Ciao. Yeah, Jaded. He literally been telling the same story since I was in high school, Jaded. I graduated high school in 2006. B2K broke up my sophomore year in high school. That was 2004. He been selling the same story since 2004. All the way on up to 2021. His story never changed. Ever. Yeah, Raz B got poked. Raz B did it all. Raz B got fucked. Yeah, Raz B put his footprints on ceilings. Yeah, Raz B was walking the Oregon Trail. He did. All right. He walked the Oregon Trail, and he made others walk the Oregon Trail. And judging what he got, I know they walked the Oregon Trail. You understand me? Shoot. Me too, Jaded. Listen, when I first saw Raz B, he was my most favorite because he could dance, and I knew he had a big dick because I would always see a jiggle when he would dance. And then somehow along the way, J Bug became my second husband. Somehow along the way. But when this thing first started, Back with I was here for Raz B solely. Child. Now, as far as Wendy Williams and Method Man wife, listen, Method Man wife, she didn't put it in the movie. And I'm going to tell you something. I believe every word of it. I believe that he slept with Wendy. I believe it. I believe he slept with Wendy. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not mad at Wendy for getting the dick. Because the gag is, I want to sleep with Method Man. Now, don't get me wrong. We all seen his nudes and remember his nudes. You know, it ain't a Stevie J size. It ain't a Safari size. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a Ray J size. You know what I mean? It ain't a Jaded Nerd size. Shout out to Jaded. You know what I'm saying? But he fine. I always wanted him. And it's just one of them things where it's just like, yo, I don't even care. I'm going to get mad simply because it's you. And I've been wanting you since you was on Wu-Tang. You understand me? I've been wanting you since then. You want to listen, this is the real gag. I've been wanting him and Redman. Jada, don't go nowhere. I'm just messing. You know, Jada, you know I got to give you a little light. I'm just messing. To be real with y'all, I always wanted to do a threesome with him and Redman. I'm just going to be real. Like, I've just always felt like between the two of them, even though I'm more than sure, you know, Redman's ain't no better, I still feel like they both got a good stroke game, and they both, I had a question on the both of them. My coochie still going to queef for the both of them, and I'm still going to splash waterfalls. Shout out to, Ludacris on them. So you know, I'm all down with it. So I'm not mad at, listen, Wendy, this is the first time I'm actually hating on you. Because you got who I always wanted. Now, I don't know if I want him now simply because he in your Rolodex. Now, I don't think I want him so much right now. But, you know, I mean, I ain't mad at it. Oh, Jada said he'd be right in the middle of it. Child. Jada want to be the meat in that sandwich. Yes, God. Ooh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that. Child. But yeah, I don't listen. Method Man wife, girl, get out your bag and get out your feelings. I'm more than sure Method Man done cheated on you with a whole bunch of other more women. So why are you making it such a big deal because it's Wendy and she never even put it in the movie? I wouldn't even say nothing, girl. You got him now. You got him now. You're the lucky one because you're the one with the ring. Why are you worried about Wendy? And the one night she had with him eons ago. She slept with him when Wendy was still looking like a natural woman. You acting like it was here recently. Call us the Three Musketeers, swore fight galore. Ooh, child. Not the Three Musketeers, Jaded. Well, listen, Jaded, I'm going to tell you right now. Method Man ain't got a big one. So you can forget. Listen, to be real with you, I think you and Redman will probably have to top him because I think you and Redman got the schlongs beneath the three of you. So if I was to ever see y'all in a sex tape, I think that's how to go. Y'all will bust Method Man down, and the only thing Method Man will really get out of the deal, besides getting bust down wide open like a blooming onion, is one of y'all will probably give him head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm down with that. Y'all, how did we get here? I'm about to end this. Like, I don't know. I blame Jada. This is all Jada's fault. Jada came up here, and you know what I'm saying? I thought about him, and that's what made me throw him in it. See, if Jada ain't come up here, I wouldn't have thrown him in it, and we wouldn't have had this conversation about schlongs and swords and how, you know, I just feel like between the both of them, they got more dick than a little bit. And as far as Method Man goes, he is a little bit. But it's no shade, Meth. You can't help what you got. Listen, they say it ain't about the boat. It's about the motion of the ocean. Listen, I'm not one of them girls. Okay, I don't live by that mantra. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. I don't live by that mantra. You understand? I'm just gonna be honest. But that's what they say, and I'm gonna take their word for it. Because I like them big, quiet as kept. See, call me what y'all want. Okay, little dicks hurt my anal. Little dicks make me sore. I need something that's long and strong, and it's gonna fill me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Just for me, and if you are that kind of man, because I'm that kind of girl, I got a freaky secret everybody's saying. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm about to get off of here. Period. Ugh. Wendy let the notorious B.I.G. lift up his stomach and suck his dick. May he rest in peace. But nah, Wendy, you can't go out like that now. No. Girl, please. Had it been Tupac, I'd have understood it. Biggie? Girl, please. Girl, I'd have even accepted P. Diddy. Jesus. Bye, baby daddy. Y'all hit this like button now, y'all. Child, listen. I've been gagging up here, y'all. This has been so much fun, but I'm definitely about to get off of here because my throat started to hurt, y'all. But y'all, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I know we normally gag on Mondays, but I couldn't do it. I got called into the line of duty, girl. I had to do what I had to do. I'm snowed in. So I said, you know what? I owe it to him. We always do this. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to give it the best that I got. And I hope that I gave it the best that I got. I love you guys. I love on you guys. Shout out to Jaded Nerd for following, for coming through. Shout out to Really B for coming through. Shout out to Niecy Dixon for coming through. Shout out to my baby daddy, It's Me D, for rolling through. I love you guys. If it's snowing out there, y'all be safe. Y'all love on one another. Y'all check on each other and stuff like that. And until next time, y'all, which is tomorrow when the finale of Salt Lake City, come on.